Assalamu alaikum badimolo.
Excuse me.
Yo, assalamu alaikum badimolo. Ngamo be konton. Yo ngalo dole sungote le dol man sungote. Wahan wo kamo be konton wala wala dron. Be duala fo ala se na sunkaro mutani kila hormot. Velen fota dati tani dulo fanse dol man fan tutako man saban kayra ba ko kila hormot. O kam malando be konton na sunkaro la once again. Ni wo bata gefana be kontondro kala animbe duwanye ne la mo be bulo kono na mo la men keda April 14th victim olti be duala mo be kaje ko fo ala se su jannatul firdaus la men yalon ko tambire kono mo mo yalon ko awato kete be ko lati be ala dan na fo ala sa ke be jannatul firdaus ti kila xamat ni wo bada yembade mulu naka caati jam fala baka wo nyaaw nata ka current issues ka wala mala discourse men yalon ke be tabulo kan sainte wol kono follow wala mu nga paramilitary yo menje me yalon ko a foundation na kido ba bulo kono abe kido kala featati ako kido nyi aka itande UDP ko la ko UDP la nyepetolo kido nyi aka bondi wala kamba UDP ko la ko UDP la nyepetolo Gambia la tankat la do ulalam paramilitary mati ni wo bota jefana be kacha do men kacha la jam wala makela GPU la rude comments the yemem funtendi because amanke press statement noti towards honorable lawyer Usainu Numukunda Dabo. I would like to react to that one as well. So today bimbe diamula GPU yene be diamula PIU ye be ning topic flow da mal kacha la jam jandinga na kacha nyinga complete yo bari kuoñing nga data ni police lo kuoñina Gambia police lo albe siring albe tenkonde all the opposition parties ñing ayal bele affect because ñing funike membe ñing ke kanante he is not somebody me alonko ate qualificational function pour ka wodo ko ñinge because ning ayal tan nunka e wo qualificational soto e ke train menna ise mo ko nyawnyara ning ise group ko nyawnyara ning ko as a police officer ite ta fundila lang ika kido body ka group dol threat wala Gambia mo be dending the civic societies albe dending mo be dending akojina so this is the country that we have ye para ye ay fundina Gambia dingul aka kido body ko abawo Gambia dingul lel fala aka wo Gambia dingul kuma di correctional la ñene keta Gambia andu ñene be keden Gambia under Adama Barrow. The leadership on the Adama Barrow amaki fenti fok Gambia de mumra can divide and rule. Mbe video play la jam aliage ay menke ala Facebook oto apara nyim fon ay menke ala Facebook oto #UDP cockroaches. Ay kido bondi ako aka UDP call a threat with that gun. Yalong nyesi fa ketale ay watting ay paral watting. Paral gele men yalong ko fundite diamote kido lo bondi. Ya fay lawyer Usain Dabo la ko dañi kono UDP call bungala hanning ayatan ko UDP call man ko ke man trade post on those paramilitaries wotata atambita because ayamari watile me yake ayamari watile ni ma reward imamari caution so nyine ya sabu nyindo nyi fana bakale la ba watina bari man nin ko lo kam fo iko ni mo pousse fo ye pousse il faut tata dula to damante yalon ko ite pousse la no koteke e ke walin nan ne yeki alinka na so ngafuta o joy moto Gambia la paramilitary solo ndol ngalo ngakoyta mako paramilitary kendol ba kede Gambia banko kan a police kende kendol ba Gambia banko kan sojarol lom sojar kende kendol ba Gambia banko kan bar ñin groupe kono molu be kono le men yalon ko wol mu jaba tolli ngol lenti and wol be parel ka ko ke Gambia banko kan it all la personal excitement or any satisfaction over them to handing ayatanungo it is against the laws of that country they will do it so it is left with the paramilitary the police department ye kuke be yalon ko anyan nakake nko kukilin ko mata jang al nga haklo to da bak ya jamela time jongulal men yalon ke be mol fakan they were on top of the game fongo fendiate wala kake hanni mu CID lati wala do hanni mu CDS lati nini ye ñoo jibe ko jele ke ko jimi despite illa palaso ni to sodari ya kono ke mu ke ko jimi because of your order le soto your palaso le soto your privilege le soto within the army forces ye kuwol ke bi wolle masakili mokatu ha adama barola masakunda be banna atol paral men bewe nyinke kanjang albake kan social media mol ba post kan the records are going to be with the Gambian people sama repercussion men be kalage alfana separe ka wo face ngalo nako under this zoo government you are not going to be, you are not going to be cautioned almanta disciplinary action satola no lande under this zoo government but masakundal ka falinde masal ka falinde jamano ka falinde Gambia albe ko ku ke kan atol paramilitary lo mol ba ge kan andum paramilitary menu ba ke kan albe parad be to ku yakan atol la personal records alla personality aning alla future also fana mira nak al sa face bawo most of people men yalon kalbe nyinke kan atol ma mecho ko susoro na manke albota high school aldunta paramilitary albota high school aldunta paramilitary alma mecho soro albe barula menna ning masakunda ta fa falinta yaje ko alla ethics standard aning Gambia la police lu Gambia la uniform dunna la ethics standard ni mankanya ibal bondi la le andu wobe kala kadu mandi malet bari kal sorom from falsio damo be video player alia video la moy be diam kam video ni men na paramilitary me yake moli yalo Gambia la mo jama be ya lonne so ala nga wala moy
okay Eso. Okay. Eso. Okay. Eso. Okay. Eso. Okay. Eso. Okay.
So ali yung para niya ni abenye manya mena a video nya na title wa make je wala ko yudi ko progress ko yudi ngolo abe paneka wala fa akana yudi ngolo fama fo aka yudi ngolo friends bang malo bari yudi ko progress we men mi wala nyiti ko paral dalta ka mege yudi ngolo afana be wala ko ni na semetu ya ak wala celebrate fo ay kido mu da ay apple social media abe Gambia la yudi ko abe Gambia la pana yudi ko abe Gambia la uniform okono abe Gambia la para uniform okono abe Gambia la para uniform okono Gambia la police uniform okono nyimbe wolota ten ay nyimanya ke wolota nante bari insan nyi fana foko mon ko dunia be nyesi fa be kala banko men kan ay nyimmari wati wobe kala Gambia da malati police e funding ay nyimmanya ke poliso ay funding ay nyimanya ke ala banko dingol to aning ala do ko nyen na standard nyen na kamen require ay ta scot free fo iba promote la famo wobe kala Gambia da malato bari masakunda kile mukatu nak ha masakinda kile mukatu nyin be mu record so let men yalon ke bege nyin be mu record so let bari ku kile mol fo la Gambia dingol yede ya jele batari am yalon ka be ke kam banko kan nante ning Gambia dingul lel mawuli ya dang ning Gambia dingul wolel mawuli ya ko nyin dang anana te danna para yalon ko ay kido bondi wala ay tiaga solo bondi ye mo kilim bung tiaga solo ay mo kilim fa wala ay mo kilim barama almam para keme singu muta aliye singul kuntu nyi sifa na te stop la Gambia bankoka nyi sifa na te stop la Gambia bankoka andu men foka ne wholeheartedly to the Gambian people men yalon kalbe siren Gambia bankoka paralu are constantly brutalizing the Gambian people fayka funding kamol trati kidola hani ku mantra kering Gambia we mu netandi do la bankoka wolo nyinti ko ning Gambia dingul man reaction okay para la nyimma nyala ate danna de so signal wala nyanna ka send to the police authorities men yalon ko wollel bige the toothless ones, because now they are seeing every single video me along like videos of this nature. But they are not going to react. They are not going to react because they chose to dance with the tune of the executives. Executives they chose to dance with that. Because Nim video how sensitive this video is, I'm motor in Gambia, executive or they are seeing every single thing, but they are not going to react, they are not going to caution this guy, they are not going to punish this guy, they are not going to discipline this police officer simply because what he is saying is a word Mayor Lonko is going to be pleasant to the executives, to the zoo government. So this is the tragic na Banko Bemenka, and this is the path na Banko Bidaka Menka. How sensitive is this? Nyimumunkulati nyimumunkusivalet. Nyimumunkusivalet. Nyunya manya bege. Nimbanko dimultara ko reactor. Nimbanko dimultara ko reactor sama. Yena fiko dol moy yelo la platform molto. No to police brutality. No to police brutality. The civilians must respect the rule of the law. But none of them are there to condemn this. Because nina hashtag new moment to the UDP cockroaches. I'm after to the Gambia cockroaches, but to the UDP cockroaches. So it all anything Mayor Lonko specifically targeting the UDP is not a Gambian matter. You know, Mudinkende yala nafat. Dimu dinkendoti. Ini dimfuri wala kabo nyoko no nyisifa lela. Hani ayata nunko atata adura watu menna. Mol men yalonko timol jawyata mol men yalonko wollel mu human right abuse soldi iketele target ko de dinkendo. So UDP, we have a reason to celebrate. We have a reason to happily live in that country because you are worth citizens of that country. Yes, nyina sabu UDP kaya ni mati billahi wallahi tallahi inyana ke bulo wulendel sandole because dalilo le be bulo kono dalila koyo me alonko mo jawol yaaje la ko mo koy temu dinkendo lati bankoka nyina sabu dinkurungo be dingawo be adankato be abebe te target lale bari yalon to nyani fan yalla be kelo la jam yalla man ko liyo ko makali nafo fengo te keri me alonko abe tarialing fengo men tariara men tambe ta fan yalla bari fengo fonante keri me alonko asiyo doyata katambi fan yalla. Yes. Fengo te keri me alonko asiyo doyata katambi to nyala fongo la fan yalla alangata to nyaabe lon na temela baake ni Allah sonta inshallah wote mela mo wato fongo ta ko teke to nyaabe lon na nyimbanko kan nyimbanko be tala adiyatali akuyatali inshallah UDP be nyimbanko marala UDP be nyimbanko marala UDP be nyimbanko marala saying ngata GPU Gambia Press Union nga press statement oje ko Gambia Press Union iko ye disappointment no soto and His Excellency Lawyer Oceano Numukunda Dawo, our president, iko will condemn on the statements I made for towards the so-called journalist I meant for Panderi Toure. Panderi Toure alia moile akibaro ke koredi program okay. Bari Panderi albala programu la moy kan kabrin 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. For adunda 2022 fanan kono. Panderi be munela UDP kajafo, UDP la fongol kajafo, leadership kajafo, mandinkol kajafo fongo. Faka dun kasiol fongo dundi nyokono, akasiol fongo tofo. Ala programu kono ke dundi nyokono. Panderi has been doing this. UDP endure on this for 5 good years. Panderi be usem dabo nenna drum abe ko UDP la executive mutala ke ndi nyoro, even though we knew that there is a motive behind Panderi la that bias reporting. We knew that very well, that there was a lot of bias, a lot of clandestine secrets member kekang in that radio station, all geared towards damaging and destroying UDP, to bring conflict among UDP la leadership. Ngalo no kanyimbe be kekande. But if I were a GPU, yes, UDP, Albeya Jeleko, UDP, we believed in free speech. Journalism mota fala Gambia ko mongo UDP leke ke muta ke ke muta ke harass in the Gambia during ke reporting. Ikanala ke yela reporting ke yela bogus headlines or safe. It's only on social media. Mulni ka nyo safadamento, mulni ka nyo sabadamento. But in real life, UDP la party executives and the party militants in real life, and then they confronting with a journalist. Some journalists are labeled and are known anti-UDP in the Gambia. And then UDP la militants all have been in physical confrontation with any journalist in the Gambia. But GPU, ndenga mira ni GPU lafta kwa kala credibility nying we maintain and people respect the press union. The first thing alnya na kamen ke wolo nyinti kala journalist ol murake be censor. How are they reporting things? What are the languages they are using in reporting facts that they believed in? What are the sensitive information or the sensitivity of the nature of the information recommend disseminate across the Gambia? Ali ethics sadole GPU. I believe that Ali ethics committee sadole. That ethics committee ought to study every single journalist. Me along kabe kabe Gambia banko kan kabe report kan. Ala nature of reporting. Ala kala words so like many use in reporting so that you can be able to put them in order. GPU is supposed to do this. Provide ethics training to your journalists so that they will know the value of ethics in journalism. Because Allah do ko from ethics layer muda I be consider. But GPU, whether you are doing that or not, but I can tell you that GPU has failed woefully in the Gambia. Gambia like GPU has failed woefully. Because you are producing journalists, many along they are grade 9 dropouts. You better capitalize on nurturing those kids. Show them the ethics in journalism. Show them the professionalism in your field. Rather than sitting down there, waiting for them to do the damage, Nimmo responded to your journalist, and you come out with your toothless press statements upon press statements. It doesn't gonna help. In 2018, Kabring Adama Barrow Yalla journalism muta aya Jufra in the State House. What have you done? Almasamba court, Almasamba Dulado. The same bogus press statement Ali Wolobondi. But again, what have you done? Allah with journalists on kajeko ka caution. Fatela boy da fatela mamboy. Ning atele mamboy. Albe munakela. When you're not kela to tulubusola di kajeko Allah journalists don't many bege. Many alonko they are constantly lying against a particular group of people. Aliya will train. Ali ethics standila in journalism. How you are going to be able to report things factually. That is okay. Don't problem with any journalism. Aliya jela mon many alonko. Iko believe to mu journalist all that. Aliya jela mon many alonko. Iko believe to mu journalist all that. Journalist bad lel meet. Bakos la ko lon journalist bad. Ndalonga journalist bad lel muta ngi jendi jam. Journalist bad ngol lel muta ngi social media jam. Ika ko do soro dameto ngi jendi. Aliyo kalam tal hansa ay ngebe kumboka hansa ay be wuri kam fondo lo borta koy data drop waf la ya kebe dogo la drop waf la platform do say ama jara ngadi am baka badal ya jela so ntolu ning almu journalist balleti ndol fana mu social media activist balleti napati yo ba defendal to the last score yenyi pay bi jela his excellency lawyer Ousainou Numukunda Dabo ay kuma fu panderi to la kodo abe kew amuto nyalati panderi la UDP Congo mo bele alon Gambia bele alon panderi la mandinga ke bal Congo mo bele alon I don't care même mutonyati ba usene même fo mbola fo la and wala mutonyati ala UDP Congo mo bele alon ala UDP Alpha Congo Ousainou Dabo mo bele alon andung amakon ku kama fo na manke nyindi ko Ousainou Dabo mo mandin ko lati nyene asabu alafita ate amira ko mol men yalon ko wol manya nakatara no UDP yale ka wala fo certain mol be gel e ko wol manya nakatara UDP because wol manke mandin ko Rahim Malik Lowon ha mayores. Very proud to UDP Inca, Rahim Malik Law. This is why we respect that lady so much. So it only feel like what do manya nakatara UDP? Ibe use can the state authorities, the zoo executives, will bring some of these Lilliput journalists so use can they bring confusion within UDP. Atol Alpha. Atol Famawol, warning him ba Ousainou be mufla malet. Bari aba hakilo use ka wato men abakara unka fato liamene nun ko wala karo be kala ken samudi fali amene no meka ke banko kan bawshe na kam ka bu fankalam dama I bawsen yo fundo like I am feeling for. I men feel on panderi. That is not a hate speech. I am feeling for. I am concerned for. I men feel towards panderi. That racist, that tribalist journalist hiding under journalism. Well, as a GPU at all, a lot of work also. GPU ale doku balasoro. Ale doku balasoro. Alla journalisol ale doku balasoro ekono. Because ali mulle so journalisol dol be kono le midan ko siadale. Wol man fellon journalism to. Ye wulu drong ye mbay ko di la rek parakat kedum. Ibe kebal nanna ibe siol nanne takalam tara executive wol be ne ba kodi do man ndile le be use la hey nyimbe be ke kam men kamma ngalon ne de nyimbe abe ke kam men kamma ngalon ne de me wolal katte fay wala mo ye kodi ndi men diala e batele use kam pour ka UDP la Banjul leadership kawnin na central executive leadership nyin ka confusion o nyin kamana but thanks to Allah sunkaro hol mudo kamala rahim malik lo diam dale a week before election mayor how to call it parliamentary election wodo fana with the same thing ate panderi nafiko wala asabu abe dunli modo no ka meyal ka be nyomile kaytandi ko Rohim Malik lole was sponsor aw ko wala ngunu fo Rohim Malik lo fundita na banda anata ko woni seneyandi ko ate mam mo sponsor atete UDP la executive sabotage la Rohim Malik lo fundi aw be seneyandi wo be de panderi man sabari hansa aliagi la be menke ka pour janning mayoral carte fe woni besila ka UDP totinya wala to ka nima wo succeed no ka confusion was samana between UDP and in the leadership many along ke be position in Talib, Rohim Malik Laws and the others. But thanks to Allah, all gratitudes and praises be to Allah. Aya hakilo di nyimol la kajeko ya sudele membe ke kan Gambia banko kan bari kugile mukatu. Alanga sabare fannin gel kugile mukatu panderi ka sabare kugile mukatu. Ya jale ntol be journalisto bebula la yela do ko ke Gambia banko kan. Wallahi albe wolone UDP be journalisto bebula la yela do ko ke Gambia banko kan. Mandra masakunda hanni ayata nu ko be masakunda al fonto. Journalisto bebe free la yela do ko ke. But journalists were journalists as long as you are always criticizing people. Hanni mantra mol criticize kane. Ite fana na do ko ne be men ke kanjam. Be ready promote criticize. Be ready promote criticize. Ali journalists di jande men yalon ko e nyon journalists be criticize kan. Ali journalists di jande men yalon ko masakunda fongo imu masakunda fongo e problem molati amanje ko e ka kuja wala ke bari be kukendo men ke kan. Membe ko mun ko like pamodu bo jambe nyamen fatu tude wolbe nyamen ali masakunda jele o masakunda support sol kebe level come as UDP or as Mandinka tribe or tribalists and other all kind of stuffs bari fanan e ka kibarol men fundendi nan aka mon nafa wala nyama because ye kloku wo belal bari ali yagele wolbe wala nyaaw nyana nyama wol fana ni mol kadu nyolale ini mol kadu nyolale ni ye fensa fe be yalon ko am manke tonyati mol ka fundele yafo ni ye fem fo me yalon ka manke tonyati mol ka fundele ye criticize on it. Who is pandering member sabula ko if pandering is reporting lies against lawyer Usenu Numkunda Dabo and the UDP executives and Mandinkas, I would say it, and Mandinkas muneba sabula UDP la executive ta fundila to debunk all the lies and to say everything it only men feel on pandering. Who is pandering? So journalists of Gambia, which means Allah give you, I'll come in some molkan nandeng. Well, journalists can say anything in Gambia, but it only kuma for moment rights or moment privilege or to moment yanaka will respond. And I saw so many people that I am so disappointed at. Coach Pasambajao, and you know Gambia cooking never caring. I don't understand. Ninko funded that towards UDP. Model bege quote unquote nafiki balu wolle kafundi banda yata Twitter yenyim dol be muta je wala hakilo sunya wol jama fo bege buka press statement fo ngori di buka audio fo la moy bari kari ko tenne I condemn le. Let me also go and condemn because people see me as an activist. Ibe fundina ya condemn. So that's why I'm so much disappointed in people like Pasamba Jaw to even go so low that ikweka nyim matal address kabri sidia jada fundita sidia ko baro eko muna mu kerango sula wulango sore kabri sidia fundita nanjang 2 weeks ago sidia jada fundita nanjang ako bullin ko leko kerango le balla masakunda ye muna fiye pasamba because ngalon ko you are PDOIS But what did you say to that? That Syria, your executive, your party executives, afundita, ako Allah so-called president kumandi sula uramala. What did you say there? No, you're not going to say anything. You didn't say anything because you are a PDOIS. Everything is okay. Nimu PDOIS, everything is okay. That is hypocrisy. That is hypocrisy. Ni meyalonko imalala, principle meyalonko imalala. That law should be applied across to everybody. It should not be a selective one to select who to respond to and who not to respond to. That is hypocrisy. 919 hypocrisy. So atola alkalte mul barala lañi fake fungo activism la nante. Al mu dahandi jana. Gambia have a lot of problems. This GPU atol doko mbar block na Gambia han wada ñi zoop government from block on. Doko mombe GPU block on wada ñi zoop government from block on. Here is the country. Here is the country. Me alonko suto tilibula. Corruption will be keken 24/7 no stop. GPU, you ought to investigate that. You ought to make sure at least and come with the authentic information and then you disseminate that across the country. Masakunda, the level of secrecy member Masakunda kono. But you know, Masakunda only few journalists will do Gambia Bangkok and people like Mustafa Swandi, Seni MK Marena, and Pamodu Bojans. Very few journalists will credible journalists of the Gambia Bangkok as far as I'm concerned. But Gambia, Kumembe Kegan Gambia Bangkok, journalists on Yanaka Memuta ka investigate. Dante wala Kabrin 2017. Kabrin forced Lely 35 million. Coming to this parliamentary election, they gave them $1 million, $5 million places like Banjul, $5 million. What $5 million is only Abota Muntoleto, Atata Muntoleto, Jumale Yadila Mundalila Kama. Gambians need to know all those things. The central bank scandal of Mealongo still now among uncovered. Gambian, needs to know that. Go to the Gambian Ports Authority, the higher, scandal from the Gambia Ports Authority. The Gambians need to know that. And this is the work of the journalists to make sure you do this. But you cannot be a bedroom journalist and you expect people to give you that red light. So do your job. Who are you? Who are you? That Allah journalists, when they are reporting nonsense, people are not going to respond to them. If Panderi is reporting nonsense, people are going to respond to him, just like every other journalist in the Gambia. If Panderi is reporting nonsense, we are going to respond to him, especially when it concerns our leadership. So I never can understand. Mobile if we journalist if we so-called civil activist, I never can understand. I say you can say whatever you want to say. Anything that has to do with our leadership, UDP leadership, it is the same force is standing firmly, waiting for resistance. When you comes to our leadership, the same force, on social media, it is the same force standing firmly, waiting for resistance. Ali will understand. Everybody, from journalists to all the so-called civil activists, you must understand this. Now, leadership is not a joke, and we don't play with our leadership. Our party is not a joke. We don't play with our party. You cannot use our party as a toy. You expect us to sit down without responding to you or without saying our opinion regarding you. If you do not want Moliete Murakeda to respond, to say their opinion about you, then keep quiet and quit that job. You are doing your job, and that is why it's an opinion movement about UDP. You've been constantly, advocating for that. Nobody disturb you. In a moment, no faith. He only expressed his feeling towards you. Banko Begada from Godi Pabodi. Alaji was in powerful. Hey, you probably powerful. Ali Pabinang, Alianing. Abakmu tamandikang. Sangilula bakmu tamandikang. Pabila 5 minutes. 5 minutes dia mo wait Gambia social media begit from God. Nyempabila pangkata. Nyempabi. Alaleaso. Ala 5 minutes. 5 minutes dia mo akabang ko bela jar-jarani. from State House to the last bedroom journalist. Akabanko bela jara. So GPU ala alta badim bung. Ndol man problem soto. Alla doku womu collective job lati banko bela nyana kal mako alla doku la. But ning alba woke kam. Alla doku nyana katamani silo la ni tonyala. Ali alla bedroom journalist all. Ani men yalon ke banke bedroom journalist all. Ali muto bang ali organize how to call it, training organized bang. Journalism la ethics. Ala kataba yalong. Mafo almantra training keka. But from the look of things, handing ayatra nungo albe training keka. Alla training is not enough. Organize more training for your journalist. Ibajalako, your journalist will be able to be up to standard. Ibetarlal up to standard. Ntenga nyene soto, memang fola GPU e. Nganyene soto memang fola liye. Jiber lalu mbal konto na bake. Dia mo man dia sungaro kon saga sungaro kono ma. Bari samo be konto kew. Kal be konto ka fako min masung de folo almali sung de kayro kono alma suto fanan to dia. Ala baraka. Assalamu alaikum.